Hello and welcome to another episode of Portland State Sailors Dynasty here on College Football 25. In this episode, we're going to take on UCLA and continue looking at some of our recruiting battles. If you haven't been following the series, then you obviously don't know we landed 4-star gem Robert Stephen. Obviously has great stats, 94 throw power, 82 speed. Accuracies are pretty polished, obviously already coming out of high school, 6'4". Great prospect, as well as Eric McGlynn. He says he's a wide receiver. I think he translates better at tight end. Unless his blocking stats are just like abysmal, I think that's where we're going to end up playing him. We also did get another 4-star actual tight end, more of a blocking guy. He's obviously a great player for us. Ronald Lehan, an interesting guy, probably more of a developmental pass rusher, but the gem, love to see that. Hopefully we can secure D'Angelo Blade's commitment. He's a fun player. I think we're really structuring this linebacker core really well. Samuel Dogby last year and now a 4-star gem. Outside linebacker this year, good pursuit, good tackle, good strength. Really a good blend of size and speed here. Someone who can kind of replace Ray Stokes in his role when he's, graduating after this next upcoming season. Ralph Schuler's in an interesting battle, 4-star, obviously not a gem, but definitely good size, good speed. A 6'6" is pretty big, he's got the finesse movability, and if we could land him, would be huge for the program. Obviously got a lot of other recruiting battles that we're in. Hopefully we can make some way in those. Another housekeeping issue, Javon McIntyre, not McKintry. Been calling him McKintry for quite some time now, but I will fix that pronunciation. This channel is not new to mispronouncing names, but something that I didn't really think about until right now, just realizing how much of our roster is upperclassmen. A good amount of juniors in there, but I mean, after this season, we're seriously going to lose like a ton of people. And I know that this is pretty standard. We're ranked 23 right now, 5-1. Really wish we didn't blow that first game against Tulsa. I mean, we had that in the bag, 31-5. Really stings, but we can't think about that. Instead, we're going to preview the UCLA roster. UCLA has a very talented player that we are, unfortunately for them, fortunately for us, not going to see today. J. Michael Sturdivant is out. Their roster is interesting, though. Luke Duncan's having a really efficient passing year. TJ Harden, workhorse, it doesn't even begin to say how talented he is. They also have good receivers outside of Sturdivant. Braden Pegan, definitely good player there. Staples is more of a jump ball receiver, not really a ton of blazing speed. But Quasi Gilmer, the freshman redshirt, definitely a presence down the field. Nobody crazy speed tight end wise, but their captain obviously is at that position. Their line, not too shabby. I think we could probably break through on that, but not a ton of standout players. They've obviously got decent overalls, but the cornerback position is really good for them. 96 speed, 95 excel for Jaden Marshall. Kanye Clark is also very talented. Love that his name is Kanye. Jalen Davies is also great corner. They also have decent safeties, but again, it's nothing too crazy. I think they're a pretty beatable team. They're 2-4 in the year, so obviously don't want to fall to them, especially not with their top wideout out. Without further ado, let's just get right into the game here. They're going to be wearing their standard homes, and that's going to leave us with our standard aways. We are going to start by actually kicking them the ball. Now they're highlighting Braden Pegan, who's definitely going to get a lot of touches given the injury to their top wideout. Javon McIntyre going to be using him over the middle. Feels like a run right. They end up running right. How crazy is that? Hold them to a gain of 1 on the play. Are they going to run right again? Who knows? Changing the play at the line of the scrimmage here, and it is actually a handoff. Golden just not able to make the tackle, and they get to 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches, they're getting things changed at the line again. Interesting adjustment, and they go over the top, and Nash Scruggs bats it down. Definitely feels good to get that forced 3 and out, especially after that second run. Wasn't sure how things were going to turn, and we're going to fair catch that at the 24. Definitely an interesting matchup here. Elika Menor has been very solid to start the year. Had his ups and downs. 1st and 10. Interesting play. Loomis gets it underneath, and he gains 3. 2nd and 7. We're going to try and get tricky as Menor is going to get it and juke for the 1st down. About time we get Xander Stone a handoff, and he gets us a 1st down. I want to be dynamic with the play calling. I don't want to make mistakes. That's really the only goal that we always have as we gain 2 on that rush. Hike the ball, please. And we get it out to Menor, who makes the catch and gets it to a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, we're going to run it. Xander Stone fights up the gut and gets the 1st down. The long drive continues. We're going to pound the rock. That's how we like to play. Thorne comes in and gains 9 on the run. Another play, another handoff, and Xander Stone falls forward for the 1st. Interesting play here. We're going to throw that out. They actually picked up Stone. 2nd and 10. Interesting setup here. We go to Loomis for 3 again. 3rd and 7. Going to get it out to Stone. He makes a man miss. He makes another miss and gets to the 13. Going to get it to Stone again. Up the gut. Only gains 1. The UCLA defense has been very good, despite how easy it may look to have driven down the field. As we're going to get into the end zone, Max Thorne on the rushing touchdown. They didn't make it easy for us, and it's definitely not going to be an easy game. If we execute the way that we did on that drive, I don't think we're going to have too many, problems, but not all drives are going to be as easy as that one looked. I love that this play has, man on the running back, because a lot of the issue with zone is that, little play there, and they gain 4 on the run. Lionel Williams makes the play in the backfield, drops him for a loss of 2. 3rd and 8. They're going to run an interesting concept here, and they complete the pass but are short of the sticks. Another 3 and out for UCLA. Puts us in really good position here to end the quarter. Another punt is up. This time we're going to catch it, and Doss is going to use his speed, makes a man miss, and gets to the 40. 1st and 10. What are we looking at here? Underneath, going to Loomis, who gained 6 on the play. Going to give it again to Xander Stone. Tries to follow the blocks. Eventually does get up the middle and gain the 1st. 1st and 10. Going to get it out. Menor gets popped, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Going to switch up the play calling again, but the screen, Stone can't get free, and another incompletion. 3rd and 10. What are we looking to do here? Get it to Menor, and that's just pass interference, blatant pass interference. Cool, super fun. Love this game. It's possible that this was within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. I mean, that feels like pretty clearly 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. I mean, that's illegal contact at the end of the day. It's not a great read, not a great jump ball that you want to throw up or anything. But at the end of the day, that's just got to be some penalty of some kind. And we're going to force that knockout there. I believe that's Nash Scruggs on the play again. My bad. It was Jermaine Willingham, number 25. I should know that. And we're going to make a nice play there. Golden on the hit. Forces 3rd and 6. We've got the line pretty stacked here. Doesn't look like they're going to go for anything crazy, and they do not. They throw it away. 4th and 6, and they're going to punt us the ball right back, proving the interception not to be super costly. Good punt, sets us up here at the 11. Interesting play. We're going to run the ball with Xander Stone, and he'll gain 4. On 2nd and 6, interesting call there. Run it again, gets us to a manageable 3rd and 3. Here we are, 3rd and 3. Going to get it off to Xander Stone, and he takes the screen for the 1st down. Likely the last play before the quarter is over. We're going to run it. Xander Stone. Interesting reads. Spins off and gets the 1st and more. And that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter here. 7-0 the score. Defense has played great. Offense obviously didn't do great on the 2nd drive. On the 1st and 10, we're going to run it with Xander Stone, and he gains 4. Always liked this formation, especially when the fullback comes to block on this run. And Xander Stone gets upfield and gains 4. 3rd and 2. We're going to go over the top. And he holds on. What a throw, and Luke Stone with a great grab. 1st and 10 again. Going to go underneath to Loomis. Falls forward and gains 7. 2nd and 3. Going to run a little play action. Dump out. They bite on the fullback, and Lavelle able to get the first. 1st and 10. Going to try something a little different here. And it doesn't really work. Not sure I love the corner routes. Please stop doing that. Oh my god, we get it. You're stupid. You don't know what to call. The audibles just weren't synced up there. Carter Wells had the stadium pressure get there. It's now going to be 3rd and 17. We got Max Thorne out there. Finally got a speedy guy. And we can't get the screen off, which is super unfortunate. It's going to set us up for a 46-yard field goal. I'm going to bring this down. And the kick is up and through. So we take a nice 2-possession lead, which sets us up really good here. 1st and 10. Interesting setup for UCLA. They're definitely looking to push the pace, play action over the middle, and they're going to be able to get it out wide. They run up to the line trying to get things hurried up, and it is going to be a run. We were kind of expecting that, and they fall forward for 10. Interesting little development there as they whip it out on the RPO. Pause. Interesting PA play there, and they're going to air it out deep. And we pick it off. Jermaine Willingham cannot get the foot down. Interesting motion here. They're going to whip it out again and take a huge hit. They gain 4 on the play. 3rd and 6. They want to get back to the line quickly. Running this hurry up is interesting, I won't lie. We're chasing them down, and that's Jefferson McGuire with the sack. 4th and 18, and we force yet another UCLA punt. We absolutely have the opportunity here to kind of, dominate the rest of this half here. And we'll start off with a run of 3. 2nd and 7 with some interesting setup here in the middle of the field. Blocks don't hold up great, but we get to a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Going to throw that up. It looks like a Menor has a step, and ball just kind of gets batted around. Well, that didn't last long. Had a lot of momentum there. Didn't make the most of it or anything. And they're going to sit down on that route and take a huge hit, but get the first. Putting a man in motion on 1st down. Play action. Throws right into double coverage. Gets batted down. 2nd and 10. Interesting route here. And Dane Golden makes a great pass deflection. Definitely thought Golden was going to get beat over the top on that one, but doesn't end up that way. Forces 3rd and 10. Interesting setup here. They're going to just throw it away, and that is yet another punt. 1st and 10. What? Oh my god. I mean, are we being for real right now? Let's take a look. Is that motion at least like coming forward here? He fumbles it before he even gets hit, man. I mean, he's clearly trying. Dude, I just don't even know what to say, man. 1st and 10, sending heavy pressure here. Gonna force him to roll out, and he just takes a sack. Pressure got there too quick. It's now 2nd and goal. And, gets batted down. Ray Stokes making a great play. I'm just sending everybody back. I don't want to give up the big play over the top. And we're just going to pick that off. Micah Overmaze. I don't know why I took it out. Should have just kneed it down. But we'll take the turnover. That's great. Get a turnover right back, even though, we had one of our own. And Xander Stone gets a 6-yard run. All right, whatever. We're going to throw that up. And it gets batted. I mean, the deep safety just saved that whole play, because that should definitely have been a touchdown easily. We're just going to hike that. Pretty easy. Elika Menor there, but, I mean, it's just something about the way that ball has to be thrown. He has a step, but it just gives the defense time to recover there. I mean, blocks hold up great on the punt so far. And, they're going to take over on our side of the field. A couple of turnovers back and forth leads to UCLA taking right over where they were. Maybe not in the goal line, but after this play, maybe they will be. Holy smokes, he's hurdling over everybody. He's down to the 23. They're trying to get a play off right before the warning, and they'll get it off. Oh, Dane Golden, I was all over it. 2nd and 9 now. They're going to throw it outside. They've got their man. Overmaze looking over the middle. All over that man, and we hold him to a gain of nothing. That is going to force a field goal attempt from the 16. It's college, so it may not be a gimme per se, but that one is going to be up and through. We do get ball at half, so already having a one-score lead, 7-point lead, is good. But if we could at least, try and get a field goal, that would be awesome as well. 1st and 10. They send pressure our way. Stone gets it outside. And I don't know if he got out of bounds. It did not look like it, though. Interesting setup here. We're going to go over the middle for Kobe Monroe. And we're going to no-huddle this. And we're going to snap it here. Throw that up for a Menor. And it gets picked. Unfortunate. But they're not going to be able to do anything with it. I just wanted to take a shot deep. Felt like the clock was kind of running down on me. Definitely not going to look great statistically for Carter Wells, but I don't think he's really been doing all that bad, as they're actually going to get... So, unfortunately, that actually comes back to bite us, and they're going to get another 3, assuming that the kick is up and good, which it is. To close the half, it's now going to be a 10-6 ball game. In the second half, we do obviously get the ball to start, but there's a little bit extra pressure now. 1st and 10, going to start the drive with a handoff to Zanderstone, and he gets 5. 2nd and 5, going to send a Menor in motion. We're going to throw it out to him, and he really cannot do anything as he loses 3 on the play. All of a sudden, this UCLA defense has clamped down on us. Going to run a little screen pass here, and the blocks, man. The blocks don't set up for squat, and we're going to have to punt this ball. 1st and 10. They're going to zing it out there and gain 2. They're swapping their formation, running a little audible there. And it is going to be play action. They are going to go over the middle, and even though it was great coverage by Willingham, pass gets completed to the 35. Move a man in motion, and it's going to be an interesting play here. Dump it off to the running back, who actually gets tackled for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12, another man in motion. Interesting play call here, and we get to the quarterback right as he's about to throw. 3rd and 12. If they get a completion, they're surely in field goal range, and they're just going to have to throw it away. They are going to go for yet another field goal. This one feels the least probable of them all. If they did make it, it would be a one-point game rather, and that is exactly what it's going to be. Another field goal up and good, and the lead is cut to 1. 1st and 10, underneath to Doss, who fights forward and gets 9. 2nd and 1, interesting play here. Going to get that to Luke Stone, who gets the first with ease. Another fun play here as Sanderstone gains 9. 2nd and 1, interesting play design here. And we're going to get it to Major, who hangs on for the first. 1st and 10. Run the screen. Blocks actually set up this time, and Xander Stone gets the first down. We're going to look his way again. Stone cuts it back and gains 3 on the rush. After the first run gains 3, we've got Thorne out there, and his dynamic speed gets us the first down. Sander back out there for this one, and doesn't really go anywhere. Stopped for a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10. Going to run the play action here. Don't love what we're seeing, and we're just going to get it away for another gain of nothing. 3rd and 10, not really sure what to look for here. We go underneath Kobe Monroe, but doesn't get the first. We're going to put this kick up and in. Going to extend the lead back up to 4 at least, so if they do go get a touchdown here, maybe we can, tie the game with a good field goal. 1st and 10, they send the man in motion, and McIntyre, my bad, almost said the name wrong again, makes the great play on the ball. 2nd and 10, interesting little screen bubble out, And they only gain 3 on the play. They're going to run hurry up. They go right back to the line. Need 7 for the first. And they're going to go over the middle and complete it. Another pass on Willingham where it feels like the coverage was really good. The result just isn't what you want. 1st and 10. They're going over, trying to test him, and Jamar Jackson makes the play. 2nd and 10, running in an empty formation. They're going to go out and find their receiver for a gain of 8. 3rd and 2. They send a man in motion. It's an end around. They try and go up the middle, and somehow they get the first. A very odd play, to say the least. Time's ticking down in this 3rd quarter. They're going to run another man in motion. Safe to say it won't be a run play. And they actually just go right over the top. McIntyre can't find him. We finally bring him down at the 12. McIntyre in the safety spot. Watches as they run for 2. 2nd and 8. They're going to throw it out. Blocks don't hold up well, and he fights all the way to the goal line. Interesting scenario here. 1st and goal at the 1. They toss it out. Blocks hold up. I mean, 0 resistance there. And they walk it in for the lead. Field goal still ties it, which is always nice. Gotta love that. At this rate, you know, we got to start putting points on the board. We are taking over offensively. Xander Stone gets the handoff, cuts it up for 3. After a false start and a sack, we're heading into the 4th quarter. It's been an ugly game offensively. Not what you want to see. Any part of the field, really, at all. 3rd and 17. Big screen. Blocks don't hold up at all because, of course not. Why would they? I'm so sick of this offense, man. It's so bad. I don't know what is going on, or if UCLA might just be a good defense. But whatever it is not in control right now. 1st and 10. They're going to run something funky. Can I bait them? Interesting. We bait him! Another interception. Perfect timing user pick by Jermaine Willingham. Stadium pulse no longer looking like an issue, although the pressure absolutely was. Isn't that crazy how that works? We get Luke Stone the ball, and he gets it to 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. We're giving that ball up to Amener, and he doesn't come down with it. But we need it. I can't give him the ball back. Not in good faith. I know Doss is hanging on to that, and we get a new set of downs. I know it's risky. I really do know that. I got to take risks. We're going to take another risk here. Not really, although Major does get 7 on it. On this 2nd and 3, interesting play. Going to try and get it out, and we just don't have a lick of time. He just refuses to listen to me. Whatever. It's fine. I know what your route is, and I know what your name is, buddy. This game is trying so hard to lose us this game. Seriously, like, they do not want us to win. I mean, seriously, we can't block for anything, dude. Can I at least hike the ball, please? Holy God, dude. This game sucks. It is just impossible to audible with this stadium pulse thing. It's just bad. We're going to get that to a Amener, and of course he can't hang on. Of course not. It's a perfect throw, but why would we? I don't care. I'm going for it, and you can't stop me. I do not care. Oh my God, dude. Why would that get lobbed up like... I don't know what's going on with our offense today, but it's been abysmal, and I'm tired of it. Give me that. Give me that! Nash Scruggs with the pick. Let's go. I don't care. I'm amped up. That's what this game has got me doing. It's not good, but this is what it is. Alec Amener gets over the middle. Not a lot of catches for him today. Definitely wish he could be winning that matchup. He's not, but we got to, take advantage off this turnover. Blocks finally set up. Xander Stone gains 6 on the screen. Bare minimum, we need to get this game tied. Xander Stone fights up the middle. Blocks don't set up. Who's surprised? Hike the ball, please. Can we throw that up for Monroe? Nope, not going to work. 57-yard field goal. What are the odds that this goes in? Actually, horribly. Horrible. Not great at all. I had it lined up horribly, and everything sucks, and I hate myself. 1st and 10 again. I mean, at what point do they just start running the ball? Yeah, and they're not going to. Yeah, there's the run play. Knew it was coming. Our best player on defense can't tackle. Oh, Williams ready for the read option. Shouldn't be able to gain any yards on it, but somehow he makes it happen. 3rd and 5. They're switching everything up. Our entire defense looks lost, which is awesome. Definitely what you want. And McIntyre completely burned. Touchdown, UCLA. Well, that is pretty much the dagger. So glad we had 6 chances on offense in this quarter. Couldn't get anything done. I'm livid. I'm seriously pissed off. I mean, we can't get anything. The blocking sucked. Everything sucked. I mean, we can't even get that. Like, there's open space, and we just can't hit the hole. If I have to blame something, I'm definitely blaming the stadium pulse. This thing sucks. It makes routes impossible. 2nd and 6. Going to go underneath. Doss has the speed. Keeps it moving. Not a lot of room for error here. Definitely going back over to Doss. Gets us another first. I mean, I'm just going to keep running it until they prove that they can stop it, and they can't. So Doss is going to get another 7. 2nd and 3. Okay, for sure, dude. I don't know what's going on that play, but it's not what you want. I'll tell you that. And Edmenor just can't hang on. Sick. So we have to make this field goal to really have a chance to be in the game, which I line up better this time, and it's short. Hilarious, dude. Hilarious. How short are we? Oh. That's awesome. That rocks, dude. Love this game. Come on, man. We're all over that. Million audibles for UCLA. I mean, I imagine it's probably just going to be a run to the right. Not sure why they would hurry it up if they were just trying to bleed the clock down. But this is what they're choosing to do. And we got to sit here and wait for them to hike it. Great game. I don't know why I wouldn't just automatically go all the way down. Oh, sweet, dude. Nobody wants to tackle. All right, another handoff. Oh, my God. Like, dude. Okay. Awesome. Please get me out of this. I don't know why we were a ranked team. We suck, apparently. Apparently we suck. That's all I got out of this game. We suck. Can't even put up more than 13 points. I mean, you don't deserve to win this game. I'll tell you that. Defense played great. I mean, 3 interceptions. I mean, we held them as best as we could. They threw it 37 times. I feel like we contained their team pretty well, honestly. Nobody individually went off. I guess Pegan had some good plays. It was really just that one touchdown. We had 2 sacks, Tory Taylor and McGuire, 3 interceptions, Willingham, Overmaze, and Scruggs. Whole bunch of TFLs. You see the list there. But at the end of the day, the offense just couldn't get it done. 3 interceptions of our own. Horrible game for Carter Wells. Just not what you wanted to see from him. I guess Max Thorne was a bright spot on offense. Stone just not as efficient as he was last year. Obviously still asking a lot of him. But yeah, I mean, I just didn't have the time to throw it deep. Couldn't find anything. The separation just wasn't there. Anytime I tried to throw somebody open, we just get picked off. I mean, not much you can do. The fact that we only got sacked twice this game is insane. I mean, our team does not statistically look like we were that bad. But, yeah, we were awful. Well, bright side of things is that that's over. We can move on. About time that we took, our second loss of the year. And D'Angelo Blade does actually commit to the program. That is great to see. We've moved up to 3rd on Hoag's list, and we are 1st on our 3 stars. Going into recruiting, that obviously super great to see that. Adds another 4-star to the program, 3 4-star gems now. And obviously Eric McGlynn is great, another 3-star here. Schuler is very, very close to committing, so that is obviously good. Hoag, we have a week 10 visit scheduled. That's not going to be until the week after this one. I guess we'll just throw the visit on Bober for championship contender. If he has a championship contender deal breaker, if you can see that there. So we're going to send him on a visit week 11. And then I think we're just going to throw 25 on all of these guys. God, it's the only one we know we can schedule, but we know that he likes championship contenders, so there we go. We'll schedule that visit. That's all of our points. We've got a bunch of Week 10 visits scheduled. If we do go to the American Conference, the only team who has a better overall class than us is FAU, and that's just because they have 12 2-stars. We have 4 4-stars in our class. Obviously, only a total of 5 commits, but I feel pretty good about all of the commits that we have. We've obviously got a really good board here. All the guys that I really, really wanted going into the year, we've got. So that's definitely a great sign. In the next episode, we're obviously going to take on UAB. We are the substantially higher overall team, and UAB is kind of in the middle pack of this conference. We do sit at second in the conference, so hopefully we can get to another conference championship and win that. Obviously, got to take things one step at a time here. Just focus on our game next week against UAB. But again, that is going to be in the next episode. That's really all I've got for you, so I will see you all in the next one. Take care.